I want to welcome y'all to an episode of They Shoulda Never Gave Us a Podcast. It's South Beach Merc, and I got my co-host with me, D. Crosby.
Yo.
And we back again off a nice weekend, enjoyable weekend, shall I say. And got a few topics, but before we get into these topics, you hear me? Discuss how your weekend went, man.
Oh, man. Man, this weekend got me feeling like somebody God loved me.
Come on.
Well, what?
Yeah?
I had a good weekend, man. I think my weekend started off Thursday with the Hove concert.
Right.
Hove, and every time I go see Hove, it just reminds me that he like a, fourth cousin I have that, that we don't spend enough time together.
Right. But when y'all do spend that time together, it's like, man, I miss you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then, what's today? Sunday. I think Saturday, what I did Saturday. No, Friday. Friday we did like a little fight night joint.
Right.
Met up with a couple people, chilled out, like kickback type of situation, all positive vibes.
Right.
Then Saturday was like more another laid back situation, just good vibes, a lot of basketball. I've seen a couple games.
Right.
Actually, I had a game at the Y. We lost, but it was.
We can say, hey, it was what it was.
Yeah, it was what it was. But it was, I got out the house.
Yeah, well, mine went.
Oh, I had this old fire-ass breakfast at I think it was Sheree's
on Magazine.
Yeah, right off Magazine.
Oh, man, bro, when I tell you, Sheree's really got the best breakfast in the city, hands down. I done heard people say Commander's Palace.
I ain't been there yet.
But Commander's Palace, first off, when you walk up, like just the atmosphere, it don't move me. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is when you go to Commander's Palace, you have to have a certain attire on. You just can't go in there. If you just wanted to go get you a nice little breakfast and roll, you couldn't do it.
Shit, I was in Sheree's with some fucking Nike slippers.
You wasn't getting
work out of time.
You wasn't getting in Commander's Palace with no slippers. Guarantee you that.
And the crazy part, right? So I'm in that bed, chilling, eating, all of a sudden, my little cousin walked past the table. She worked there. I'm like, oh shit. What?
Oh, so you had a donkey on the food?
What? I had old fire-ass little veggie omelet.
Them shrimp and grits a beast.
Yeah, I seen
the shrimp and grits a beast.
I've seen a lot of people had those.
Hey, if you never been to Sheree's yet, they right on Magazine. If y'all know, it's down from the old. What's the name of that little ball? It used to be damn, I can't think of it. I want to say Barcade, but that's not it. But anyway, it's on Magazine, and it's a pretty good environment, pretty good food, and they close at 2:00. So if you don't been in a meeting by 2:00, you shot, and the long lines be out the door.
That's a fact.
But for me, man, my Saturday went. See, my little nephew, he played the football, and this was the championship game. They didn't pull it away. But me being Park Uncle number one, I was real upset about that. But hey, like I said, you win some, you lose some. They was top seed, but they fell down due to Woodman having a better team. But outside of that, I didn't do too much. I just hung out on Saturday night, and really that was about it.
I see you got your Park shirt on.
Oh yeah, the Park Uncle number one.
I feel
Park Uncle number one. They know me.
Okay.
Screaming, jumping all on the fence. They know me.
Man, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but I have a topic that I want to discuss. And
well, before we get into that, let's talk. I do have something I do want to talk about.
Okay, talk with me.
So, like I said, the concert was great. Hove just message after message, gym after gym, just beating it in niggas' heads, right? But before the concert even started, I noticed a lot of clown activity.
At the concert?
At the concert.
Okay.
So I'm parking the whip, and so me and my cousin, we walking right in front, where the Superdome, parking garage is.
Right.
Up, you got the arena on the left, and
right.
the Superdome on the other side.
Right.
So we walking up, and I seen a little cat. I'm looking I'm coming, why are you walking like that? My cousin leaned on me like, man, look at his shoes.
Look at his shoes.
Man, so I peeped the kicks. We got some Louis Vuittons on, right?
Okay.
My cousin but pay attention. He walking like that because his shoes too small. His shoes too small, bro. He didn't. He looked like he probably was size 10, but the shoes they were probably like a size 8.
He done borrowed cousin's shoes.
Yeah, he was like, man, that's why they untied.
They were super loose.
Super loose.
On a pair of lubes.
Lubes.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, that's exactly what was going on. He done borrowed somebody's shoes to go flex for Hove. Not only that, he was going to the after parties and everything in them shoes.
But my thing is, right, so we get inside everything, we VIP everything.
Okay.
And so we get to our section and start walking around. Like anywhere else in the city, you see people, y'all, they
Correct.
hit you with the what's up, the fake hellos, the fake salutations.
Yeah.
And I just started noticing shit. I'm like, damn, a lot of these niggas in here look rich. And I'm like, man, we got to do better because I seen a couple people I know for a fact that ain't got it like that. Like, you shouldn't even be here.
What was in that bin?
Like,
Hove ready.
Like, you should be at work right now.
We just said, from what I know, you should be at work, not the whole concert.
Like, that's a fact. Like, when I seen home, I'm like, so I immediately like, man, what you doing here?
Yeah.
And like, normally, when you say that,
yeah,
then you be like, man, I had to come see that boy Jay. All right. But how I asked it, I was like, seriously, like, no, like, what
are you doing here?
Like, this is not the arena for you.
This
is not your pay grade. You should be at work. Somebody's job. You have too much time on your hand if you're there.
And you're right, because what's funny about the whole concert? Now, I didn't actually see any clown activity, but from what I know, I heard that there was a lot of women, and this is I'm gonna speak on this because I think this should be addressed. I heard that there was a lot of women walking way from damn near by the jailhouse, where the little smaller jailhouse over there by Porter's. Mm-hmm. I heard there was a lot of women walking from way over there with high heels on. Now, my big thing about that is, you coming to a concert way at the Superdome with heels on, and you mean to tell me you about to walk that far distance with heels on when you got 2 parking garages over there?
You got to think about it, $20 to park.
Shit.
$20 to park.
But then at the same time, by the end of the day, you're going to be had your heels in your hand walking barefoot. That's a big no-no to me.
Hey, bro. It's priorities.
Yeah, true.
Priorities, you got to look at it like this. Somebody going to pass seeing me looking fine in these heels. Once I get in the building, that's all that matters. I'm in the building.
I'm in the building, but guess what?
Because once I sit down, I'm kicking these heels off.
Guess what? If I see you walking back to your car with them heels off and you barefoot, major turn off. Major. But hey, that's me. Some people may be okay with it. Some people may accept it.
All right. Another thing I noticed, right? So you know me, I'm an old fanatic.
Right.
We, like I said, in my mind, we family.
Right.
I tell anybody, Hove raised me.
Okay.
I live by a lot of principles that Hove put in his music. I often say that, Hove lines are lifelines for me.
Correct.
So I'm in that joint, I'm fanning out. Hove said put the sign up, I'm throwing the motherfucking rock sign up. You hear me? I'm in that bitch fanning. Cause like I'm a firm believer, like when you go to a Hove concert,
right,
take your cool off.
True.
Take your cool off.
I think really any concert of someone that you're a fan of, you should take your cool off. Like,
cause I don't understand why you gonna spend $200-300 on a ticket,
right,
to sit there
and just bob your head to the music. No, nah.
Fuck that.
I'm getting out of pocket.
Fuck
Straight
that.
up. That's me. That's me at the concert. I'm out of pocket.
Look, man, the little chick. They had a little chick, like sitting in front of me. We found out we had the same shirt on. She must have hit PacSun. Cause I had the shirt with the Biggie and Hove on there from the Reasonable Doubt album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the cover. For those who had the actual CD, you open the cover up, you'll see the picture I'm talking about.
Right.
But anyway, and man, hell, we still got the same shirt. We got the same shit. I'm all on her motherfucking Snap. We rocking.
Right. Yo, jammed up.
Especially when that boy say, H to the OV. I used to move snowflakes by the OZ. Even back then, they could call me
the CEO of the ROC. Hove. Come on, man.
Fresh out the frying pan, into the fire. I feel we rocking.
Music biz #1 supply. But guess what? See how you went in there as a fan? A lot of people don't really know about Hove. No. They just went just because it was Hove.
Oh, I know Hove lyrics intimately. You know what I'm saying? Like, see,
a lot of people probably was in there without a understanding of Hove. Hove never raised them. Hove never taught them nothing. But
see, I peeped that though.
Hove was in the city.
On Lucifer,
okay,
which is a song off of Blueprint 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hove switched the lyrics. He took the lyrics off The Evil. And
wait,
put on
hold on.
Lucifer.
Wasn't Lucifer on the Black Album?
No.
You sure?
I could be wrong.
I'm gonna do my research. But go ahead, talk.
Anyway, but he took the lyrics off The Evils and put into the show. So I'm like, dope. So I caught the switch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But how he intertwined that shit, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed a lot of people in my section got quiet. You know what I'm saying?
Because they didn't know how to mix.
Yeah, they
didn't know how to mix songs with verses and songs with like a different verse with a different song.
Yeah, they said, it was just that they didn't catch it.
But I just did a quick fact check. Yeah, Lucifer on the Black Album.
Well, goddamn it, you right.
Yeah. That was, hey, believe it or not, a lot of people, say that the Blueprint or Reasonable Doubt was their favorite J album, but really the Black Album was mine.
Well, a lot of people don't. It wasn't like, honestly, to keep it a buck with Reasonable Doubt dropped in '96, and I didn't get on Jay till '98 when he hopped on the remix with Juvie. That was my introduction to the whole.
Okay.
So when I heard him on the How remix, it was more so like, well, who that is? You know what I'm saying? Because I was growing up, it was only Cash Money, No Limit. That was it. Right.
That's really what we know in Big Boy Records, which was local.
Right. So shit like that. Outside of that, I'm still listening to LOG. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Right.
Go ahead, talk your talk. Go ahead.
T.T. Tucker, shit like DJ Earl. That's what we on. You know what I'm saying? So when Hove was on that, he hopped on there with Juvie. I like him. I don't know who he is, but I like him.
Right.
So that's when I went back. And by that time, Reasonable Doubt was already out. So I think my favorite song on that one is The Evils. You know what I'm saying? So, and just from that, it's just been, I've been a fan ever since. You know what I'm saying? For me, I think I've been to 8 Hove concerts.
Man, you've been to more concerts than a lot of people who call themselves like major Hove fans.
Bro, I done seen Hove in the country and out the country.
Yeah. No, you definitely was raised by Hove then. You most definitely was raised by Hove.
Yeah, I don't go see nobody else. I don't go to nobody else's concert.
Hey.
The only person outside the Hove concert that I went to was when that time me and you we saw that boy Gates.
Right. Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Major concert too.
That shit, Gates
that,
put on
that
a show.
Man, free Gates, for real.
Gates put on a hell of a fucking show.
He damn sure did.
Shouts out to BWA. But a lot of people just sitting there, they just being too cool. Like, that this is the time. Yeah, it's chilly. This is the time. I understand you put on your good fit.
Oh yeah.
You could really dress in the fall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't, in New Orleans, they don't get too cold out.
No. So look, what you say when you get a little cold, I need to pull my best out.
Yeah, but one thing I saw, it wasn't cold enough for peacoats though. it wasn't cold enough for Tim's.
Well, that motherfucker wear Tim's all in the summertime.
This ain't New York.
Motherfucker pull out a pair of Tim's quick, you hear me? Be ready, fresh.
You know what I'm saying? But and not only that, another thing we gotta realize is that y'all are in an environment where everybody's going to the same place. You're not going nowhere where nobody knows you, right?
Right.
Which brings me to a topic that I did want to talk about today. Like, live your fucking truth.
Live your truth.
If you ain't got it, that's cool. You don't always have to have it. You don't always have to be the one.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, I seen a young lady in there that I know, and the names will, we don't do names.
We don't do names, okay.
But we cool. She fuck with my little dog, right?
Okay.
I know for a fact she asked my little dog for $500 to pay her rent.
Damn. But she was in the whole concert.
Fucking floor seats.
Man, stop it. So, you mean to tell me
Fucking floor seats, my nigga.
Shorty asked homie for rent, but then next thing you know, she's Hove, flow seat, fresher than everybody in that motherfucker.
Flow seats. You know how I know
she one of the Cash App shorties. That's what she is. She's one of the Cash App shorties, most definitely.
You know how I know?
Talk to me.
Because I'm looking at her motherfucking Insta snap.
Ooh.
And look, she turned it and look, she's stunning, right? It was a marvelous stunt. I will give her that.
Fire stunt.
Fire. And look how she did it, son. She turned the fucking phone around. So you got the face. Then she turned around. All you see is Hove in the back spitting.
So she had marvelous seats. Had a wonderful outfit. But she had to holler at your people to get that bread.
Because the whole concert was November 9th.
You're right.
Rent due, for some people between the 1st and the 5th.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got some who I guess, if you got a mortgage or whatever, you got to about the 15th. Yeah.
Now, part of me was jealous. I'm going to keep it a buck. Part of me was jealous.
What you said? Damn, I know what's going on, but shit.
My seats were good.
Right.
But I wasn't by the fucking stage, though.
You wasn't by the... So basically you telling me she had a area where when Jay walked off the stage, she could have kind of went by the balcony and...
My nigga, she was by Guru. Nigga, Guru is spinning them bitches.
I quit.
She right there in front of... She didn't know who the fuck Guru was. Because she didn't put Guru on Snap not once.
I quit. That's out of my element. She didn't went out of my pay grade. Straight up, sound like the seat she was at, that $500 she asked him for, that was how much she paid for that seat.
Nigga, I was at the concert hoping I seen Hove. Nigga, I had my ticket. I haven't seen Hove. I think it was it 06 or 08? I was in England, one of the two.
Right.
It was either 06 or 08, one of them years. But I was in England, I haven't seen Hove. And I still got the ticket. So I was like, shit. In my mind, this is Hove's last concert.
Okay.
I'm like, Hove gonna sign this motherfucking ticket.
You got a feeling one day Hove gonna sign the ticket for you?
Hove gonna sign this motherfucking ticket.
Say, bro, I don't hate that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
I have a partner. He's big on Hove like you, and he, like, when I tell you he's big on Hove, like to the point where him and his wife, they ended up getting married. Like their anniversary and Jay anniversary, same day.
God bless beloved.
Yeah.
He keeping it a whole buck, and I love him for that.
Hey, real spill.
I don't know him, but tell him I said,
hey,
what up?
Look, when he listen to this, he gonna know what's happening. Him and Hove, I'm talking about. He was at the concert most definitely on the floor. When Hove passed the balcony, he was standing right there, dead ass. Yeah, bruh. Like I said, he made your Hove. Hove raised him too. Hove raised him too.
So what you saying, man? Homies, cousins.
Y'all most definitely cousins.
Fucking family.
Yeah, most definitely cousins.
Friend of the show.
Oh, he's definitely a friend of the show.
Friend of the show.
But back to since you brought up the topic of
living your truth.
Living your truth. I want to talk about something with that, and that as far as like now where living your truth is almost like overlooked to the point where now everybody really rather the lie than the truth. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, I was, I'm real in tune to all the entertainment world and all that. And the other day I saw where, we watched the Everyday Struggle and all that. And they were talking about the song Motorsport with Cardi B, Migos, and Nicki Minaj.
I ain't heard it yet.
Okay.
I know the song, I haven't heard it yet.
Right. So, Joe Budden, which is, he's big in the music.
My guy. Shouts out.
Right. So he's big in the music, and he knows a lot that a lot of people who just looking from the outside don't know.
Right.
So with him knowing a lot of the inside, by him being on a platform now where he's a mediator, a lot of people, like he tells a lot of the truth, and the people don't like that, which is the people who he speak on the show. Okay. And then you have people be at his head, fuck Joe Budden, fuck this, fuck they like, and you know when a motherfucker telling you the truth anytime that you have to reply to it. Anytime you always have to make a response to something somebody say, I mean you're hating that someone is telling you the truth.
Well, you know what, hit dog gonna holler. So.
True. And speaking of a hit dog hollering, like you said, you throw a rock in the crowd, you bound to hear somebody scream. Mm-hmm. It's gonna hit somebody, and trust me, he be hitting a lot of people too. And like I said, that don't only, that's not only for regular mainstream media. That's like for locals too, because you have a lot of locals who just don't live their truth. Like I said, you witness somebody who's just out here, basically nickel and diming, but at the whole concert showing off, banging a donkey. And also you have people who's out here.
Niggas in that bitch wearing 4 Giottos and Louis this. I seen a Louis tracksuit.
Man, stop it.
Man, think it's a game.
Stop it. Man.
I'm about to really fuck your head up.
Talk to me.
I seen the little cat he had on. Man, he was dressed to impress. Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer, like everything should match. Like your vehicle, your house, your closet, your job, your account, all that stuff should match. Right?
Right.
His outfit costs more than his vehicle. And that shit has to stop.
True.
Like, I understand not having a car note. That's great. But let's be more realistic with it.
Yeah, you right about that.
Nigga, I go to Old Navy.
What you said, I don't mind shopping on the sales rack.
Oh, what? I don't give a fuck. It's
but
all about
at the same time,
it's all about how you wear the clothes. And how good you look in the clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you like this. You can go buy Gucci this, Louis that, Prada that, Fendi this, right? Mm-hmm. I can fuck the same chick wearing some basketball shorts.
True.
With some flip flops.
True.
And a fitted.
That's made it true. And like even with that being said, like you said, you doing all that to impress this female, but I can get that same female looking regular. Really, it ain't even gotta be about the clothing. It could be about me making her laugh.
That's what people don't understand. It ain't about money, people. Mm-hmm. All right, so this is a gym. This is something I created.
Drop a gym on.
And I was explaining this to a couple of my students or whatever, and it's called the jug versus cup theory, right?
Okay.
So picture a jug. Picture a jug of water, right? Then you have like a cup. We'll say like a little red cup, right? So if you present your lady friend with the jug, right?
Okay.
And the jug is representing your money. If you present that jug to her, what else is there? You've showed her everything you got, right?
True.
But if you give her the cup, but all she gonna see is that cup is always at the same level.
Right.
She never knows what you have.
True.
That cup is always where it should be. Because when you're dealing with a female, it's never about the money. Yeah, they like money.
Right.
But it's more about your consistency than anything. So that red cup represents consistency. And more females will take a consistent provider over a flashy nigga any day.
That is most definitely true. And with that theory that you just used, I heard of a situation like that where, a guy, he have money. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, he presented himself to the young lady that he's kicking it with. Mm-hmm. Like, I got this, I got that. I'm living like this, I'm living like that. So with you, presenting that lifestyle to her, the first thing what you think she gonna want?
Yeah, but
everything that you willing to offer.
You know what that is though? So you know how you have a chick that she just showing her ass, she just doing that. So when the dude come at it, all you wanna do is fuck.
Right.
In reverse though, if all you doing is giving her money, showing her this, flashing this, right?
Right.
All she gonna want is your fucking money.
True.
Because you haven't brought anything else to the table.
And I believe that instead of giving, show her how she can make this.
Oh yeah,
That's what I believe in. I don't think that you should just be out here.
Man, you heard the old saying: if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach a man a fish,
eat for a lifetime. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But and like I said, like don't just go out there and buy the short of the bag, or don't just I'm gonna leave this money on the dresser. I'm gonna go ahead on and make sure my shorty.
I'm not saying that you can't do that, from time to time.
Well, true that. But at the same time, you want to show her the value of it, like how you can make this money, so you could go ahead on and buy this bag, or how you could get your credit straight, so she could go ahead on and go get that car that she wants.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Credit is definitely important.
That is really important. Like I said,
That's another thing. When it comes to like living your truth, like understand your financial situation. Like be honest with yourself. If you can't afford like all this high price shit that don't mean nothing, just just going completely against the guns and butter code. Like none of that shit means like all people out here doing is buying this butter. Shit that don't hold no value.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So and get you something that can possibly bring money to you in the future. You know what I'm saying? Man, go try to get some property or something.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Go get like some stocks, bonds.
True.
Something like that. Something that you can grow your portfolio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck about a Louis belt? Who gives a fuck about Louis Vuitton? Who gives a fuck about, just because your heels, the bottom of your heels are red? I don't give a fuck.
You're right.
I just want you to take them bitches off anyway.
Really? We just said at the end of the night, I really just want you to take them off and put them same feet that you put them in that shoe in the air.
Then I had the unfortunate, cause I fell for the bullshit too when it came to like the the red bottoms or whatever. So I bought a little chick a pair, on sale of course,
all right,
not full price, and she ain't like them bitches. She thought they hurt her feet.
That is true, because it's a flat shoe. It's a flat shoe, and most shoes have that arch right there by your instep. Most shoes have that arch by your instep, and with those lubes, you don't have that arch by your instep. So if you wear them, you would need either an insert or you would need the shoe cushion. You will need that most definitely, because like I said, I know most definitely Louboutins. You bound to hurt your foot when you put them joints on, and I don't care who you are. I didn't even saw celebrities talking about how much them joints hurt. But you know.
Yeah, we got all.
Wait. I'm asking you this. The one you got the lubes for. Now I know you have your priorities together, but do she at least have hers together where she would be the decent type of person to have a pair of lubes in her closet?
Yeah, that's the only reason she got them.
Okay, all right. I was just making sure because I didn't want to be a hypocrite. Now we're talking about people who leveling, but then at the same time you done bought a pair of lubes for an unleveled chick.
Yeah, you know me. You know I'm cheap.
Oh, all right. No, I'm just making.
If I went my motherfucking account, on that website, and, cause I play it smooth. I call,
right?
Hey, what's going on,
right? Okay, I'm just making sure.
I had to call the phone to make the purchase. I ain't buying the bitches online. We gonna figure something out. I need discounts, baby.
I need everything that you can give me.
Nah, but she definitely deserved that. She had graduated from. She had just got an MBA from Syracuse.
Okay.
So she definitely, she does.
So shorty life is on track.
Yeah, she's
that's the most important part.
Yeah.
But
she works for Disney World now. She's an accountant at Disney World. Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so she definitely.
Well, look. In that instance, let me mind my business. You hear me? Look, sound like shorty got her shit together.
Yeah, she married now. So it is what it is. A lot goes on.
So now wait. Even though she's married, are you friends on the bro zone?
Not for the podcast.
All right. All right. Well,
we keep in touch. We keep in touch.
We gonna keep it pushing, but
we keep in touch.
Like I said, something that I wanted to talk about was
we definitely got off on a tangent.
It's cool. One thing I wanted to talk about was knowing your drinking limit. Okay, and reason why I wanted to speak on that, I had a situation that not me, excuse me. I know of a situation that just went on, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. And it's with an individual that I know. And, homie didn't know his drinking limit. So with him not knowing his drinking limit, he went straight off the meter with his actions. And his actions led to someone else having a reaction. Okay, and one thing led to another. Homie ended up getting shot at the end of the night off of bad decision making on alcohol. So my thing is this. This is what I want to ask. When do you know when enough is enough? Because trust me, I know when I drink. I know after, like, when I feel like my legs getting weak and, like, I really can't function right, it's time for me to stop. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I be extra calm, cool, and collective, but I don't be off the rocker where I'm cursing people out, getting into it with people, being real humbuggish and all that. So what I want to know is, like, when do you know your limit when you're drinking?
Like, for me, I'm more of it depends on my location. Like, if I'm outside my house, then I'm sticking to like 2 drinks.
Okay.
If I'm outside my house. Environment has a lot to do with it too. Like, if I'm amongst my family or something like that, if I know I ain't going nowhere, I'm sleeping there or something like that, then
right.
I might exceed my 2 drink maximum.
Okay.
But I feel it in my shoulders. Me, when I didn't have too much fucking shoulders get the tingling and shit. Like vision,
Yeah, I know that vision do start playing a role.
Fucking 3s start looking like 9s and shit.
For real.
So yeah, about me, anything past 2-3 drinks, I'm done. I'm out the game, coach. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's me knowing my limit. But cause I didn't like I talked about last time. I done been in a situation where I didn't know my limit. I done been in a couple times. Like I don't like to throw up. That's the main reason I don't.
Right.
I don't take it too fucking far.
Yeah, that's true.
And I stopped mixing drinks too. Like that all that sweet shit. That sweet shit is what causes you to throw up. Like mixing all that that fucking grenadine and pineapple and all that shit. That's what causes you to really throw up. But for me, it's about two, 3 at the most. Because I know myself, and like when I start drinking, especially I'm on that fucking Douce.
Right.
After about two, 3 drinks, I'm trying to fuck something.
True.
So outside of that, if I'm in my house, ain't nobody there. So
we can say I let it rip, whatever, until I'm ready to stop.
Yeah, because the only 2 things gonna happen. I'm gonna fuck something, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna fall asleep, I'm ready to fall asleep back.
So you feel at least in the public 2 to 3 or 3 to 4?
In the public?
Yeah.
Shit, in public, you lucky I get 1. I gotta be with my surroundings. People be out here doing stupid shit. I like to be on point.
All right. Well. How about this? I'm gonna get you to help me answer this for others. We're gonna say, not you. We're gonna speak on other people. Do you think that it should be at least a 2 or 3 or a 3 to 4 limit?
Because now you gotta take into science with that shit too. Because I'm 195.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I can handle 4 or 5 drinks just on body mass.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, someone that's under $150, they do that. They sleep. They stretched out on burgers.
Right.
They wake up smelling like piss.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So because somebody pissed on them.
Then now you have to factor in tolerance. A person's tolerance might be a lot higher than someone else's because I'm not a person. I don't drink a lot. So you might have somebody that's small, but they drink a lot. So now their tolerance level is a lot higher than mine. So they can out drink me. So it just depends on the person's tolerance level and body size and all that stuff. But I'm a firm believer you should always be on point when you're out in public because they got too many things happening these days, especially women.
Especially women. I was just about to say that. Especially women.
Then even with dudes, a lot of people out here, plotting on people, And out of that, with the whole Instagram movement and things like that, a lot of people out here looking like food.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So when you out here looking like food, somebody won't eat. Especially when you're giving it up like a buffet.
That is most definitely true. Because you got a lot of people who out here looking like food, but then they don't think that they're, that type of person, where you would go in on to get them. Because like I said, I know there was a situation with an Instagram matter where homie wanted to show Instagram that he had 30 cash. 30,000 cash. So at that point, you started making yourself look like food. You wasn't, regardless to what they say about you, I wouldn't give a fuck if a motherfucker say I was broke. I'm not about to show y'all no $30,000 cash, regardless to what you say about me.
Dog, I don't carry $100 cash. I don't carry cash, period.
Man, listen to me. This is God honest truth, bro. And a lot of people be like, man, you always do this. I always leave my money at home, right? Regardless to what I need, I might go home just to go get $10. If I go back to that store or wherever and see something that I like, I might fuck around and be like, well, let me go home and go get some more money. I don't know why, but I don't like carrying all that money on me. I don't. But you have some people who feel like they need to have the knot in their pocket. Now, we're going to say if I know where I'm going and I know what I'm supposed to be spending or whatever, yeah, I'm going to have me, some money on me. But outside of that, man, I'm not about to be having no money.
I learned my lesson.
Watch on me.
I learned my lesson, it was probably about 5 years ago. I'm on fucking Canal. I even had a little Whitney Bank on Canal.
Okay.
Nigga try to rob me right there. He ain't get nothing. But at the same time, that taught me a lesson though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, ever since then, I'm cool. I barely hit ATMs. I only go to ATMs in the day. I don't go at night.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the bank's closed. That's when niggas walk up on you.
True.
You know, so now I'm cool.
Yeah. And you know what? Like I said, I hate to go back to it, but
that's because I was out here looking like food at the time. So I'm learning from my mistakes.
True.
Hopefully y'all can learn from my mistakes too at the same time.
And you know what? How about this? And with you say, like with people who do that, right? Mm-hmm. Where they start looking like food. If you're gonna start doing that, I feel that you should at least have life insurance. When you start being out there looking like food, I think you should have a backup plan, meaning you should have life insurance. Straight off the dump.
I think this weekend, 4 people died this weekend? Out of them 4, I bet 3 of them don't have a life insurance. It's probably 4 for 4, but I'm gonna give one of them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give one of them, their family, the benefit of the doubt to be, smarter than, But there's gonna be a lot of fucking fish plates being sold.
True.
People throwing suppers.
True.
Just to bury somebody. To bury somebody, like, about $5,000 to bury somebody.
Wait, but the thing is, this is what I just found out. Like I said,
so if you got 10 to 15, that pays for the casket, the burial, the service.
Right.
You're done.
True. And the thing is that, like I said, I just found out that even though you have life insurance, you also need burial insurance with the funeral homes.
Okay.
I just found that out. Like I said,
we'll talk about it. I know that.
Yeah, this was something that I just found out about because someone that I know, their family member passed, right? But they had the life insurance.
Okay.
Okay? But even with them having the life insurance, they still had to come out of pocket at the funeral home for the burial. So then I found out that, like I said, with that situation, that now, you need to have, that type of insurance, to bury an individual. Like I said, I don't know if that was just maybe with that one instance.
I just did a quick little Google search, and there's a company called Global Life.
Okay.
That burial insurance, their insurance costs $1. $1 buys
for burial insurance.
$1 buys $50,000 in coverage.
So there is a such thing as life insurance and burial insurance, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what that person told me.
It's called final expense life insurance.
Final expense life. Hey, like I said, I'm just getting educated on that too. And like I said, with you 100% fact checking that, hey, like I said, for those who don't know, that you also have to have burial insurance outside of your life insurance. What you was about to say?
There's also something called funeral insurance. Huh. Boy, them fucking morticians ain't playing.
They're not playing no game.
Jesus.
What you said there is about to rip your pockets apart.
Jesus.
Yeah, hey man, listen to me. Like I said, I be screaming. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of them who be screaming. I got life insurance. I'm good. But when I just found out about this burial insurance, that made me be like, wait, mister, sound like somebody would be putting some plates on your name too to go ahead on and bury you in real life. But like I said,
but you know where that stems from?
Talk to me.
Not having emergency funds.
True.
Like, there's levels to, I know everybody makes a different amount of money, which means everybody level of broke is different.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some people broke is no kidding, like negative.
Just mad.
Negative $30 because they got an overdraft fee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And, you got some people broke to them and maybe $500 out, they only last $500.
Right.
Some people broke to them maybe, hey, all I got is $1,000 in my account. And that's it, they don't go under that $1,000. You know what I'm saying? So there's different levels to being broke. And with that being said, if you know that life often happens for you, because some people, they always find themselves in something. Okay. Something's always happening. Right. They either always, a family member always got something going on. You know, somebody always need to borrow money. You know, your fucking car not dependable. Right. You know, shit like that always happens. So, start your little, like, emergency fund. You know, put like, have an account that has at least $500 in it. Right. You know, 5,000. 5,000 is ideal. If you can have an emergency account with $5,000, that's what you want. That's ideal right there. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Because $5,000, that can pay for a couple months' rent. You know what I'm saying? That should be able to cover, even no matter your car, that should be able to cover, like, engine trouble. If you're on a car, you know, right. The engine is most, that's your most important, most expensive thing to fix on the vehicle is often the engine. Right. So $5,000 generally can cover that. You know, or, you know, hey, somebody passed, they live in a different state, you want to take the family, you know what I'm saying, but you don't have the cash right now. You know what I'm saying? You got that right there. You know, your car need a new set of tires. Just any old thing. You know, us being down here in New Orleans, shit, hurricane hit. Oh, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you should have those type of accounts set aside. Right. So, like we said, for our listeners, not only should you have life insurance, you should also get burial insurance. And the new one that I'm just learning today is funeral insurance, correct? Yeah. Man. But at the same time, it's not like it's expensive a month. You know, just like you said, the burial insurance that you just saw just now was like, what, $1 a month? Yeah, $1 gets you $50,000 in coverage. $1 a month to get you $50,000 in coverage, which that is well over enough money to bury you. Yeah. So, like I said, we have a lot of people who are, you know, I'm not going to say dumb to a lot of the situations, but we have a lot of people who ignore that, you know, just paying a simple $1 can get you, you know, at least, you know, a nice burial, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I see a lot of people, you know, they be having the little what it is, the carriage casket, you know, see-through, riding around, for like a second line. Okay. But then at the same time, before that burial happened, y'all all had to pitch together to go ahead on and get them funds. Y'all had to, just like you said, throw suppers, borrow some, do a GoFundMe account, just to go ahead on and bury that individual, right? But then, at the funeral, everybody and their mama got the do-rag. Everybody and their mama got the rest in peace t-shirts. Everybody and their mama in that bitch. I'm talking about, I don't understand how in the hell y'all be in that motherfucker struggling to bury somebody, but then the repast, y'all be lit as fuck. Priorities. That's what it all goes back to. I'm talking about being that motherfucker still owing the goddamn funeral home. But just like you said, them motherfuckers are making monthly payments. Hey, what? Man, what? Man, come on, man. You motherfuckers still out this bitch on the funeral home. Oh, you got me paying. But be at the, man, come on, man. Do your research. You got motherfuckers who be out this bitch, like I said, be on a funeral home. But be at the goddamn repast. Lit. Nigga say funeral. Brand new pair of J's. So you telling me? Listen to me. I guarantee you, there was a funeral yesterday that, you know, the new J's came out. The white and blue patent leather joints. All right. Okay? I guarantee you they made them colors white and blue so they could go ahead and wear them J's. I guarantee you. Now let me tell you something. I probably could go through my goddamn gram right now and find somebody at a funeral, but they got the do-rag, they got the t-shirt, and they got the brand new J's on, and they baby lit. Bro. Hey. enough of that shit. Uh-huh. Hey, you know they got motherfuckers out here renting fucking private jets, like grounded private jets. Wait, I saw that.
So you
can go rent a jet. You can go rent a fucking jet, right? Hop in that bitch, just so motherfucker take pictures for the gram. There's a company in Russia. Look, it says Russian private jet company has taken the Bow Wow challenge to new heights. It's off what is that, Shade Room. It says, no pun intended. Private Jet Studios out of Moscow has a service where you can call and rent a grounded private jet just to take pictures and floss for the gram. Now hold up. A 2-hour photo shoot off a Gulfstream G65 will cost you about $237. Look, if you want, and if you want a professional photographer, that's for the professional photographer. But if you want to get on there with your people just by yourself, $186. I'm not really fucking your head up. Nigga said they even got a makeup artist on site for you.
For you to take pictures?
For you to take pictures.
Man, stop it, man. Hey, when I saw that the other day, I was like, is it that serious to take a picture on a private jet? Like I want to say, show off for the gram? Man. But then, like I said, that also goes to people who do that. You have somebody who know you in real life that know this is not your life. What are you doing?
It goes back to living your truth.
Living your damn truth, man.
You know what I'm saying? Another thing I want people to do, and when I say live your truth, man, at some point, we know you don't always have, nobody's always on point.
Right.
Every fucking day.
Oh,
you know what I'm
saying? I'm number one for always in Walmart with slippers with no socks on to ash your feet. I can tell you that all the time. But go ahead, I'm listening.
All I'm saying is, man, take the makeup off at some point.
At some point.
At some point, take the makeup off.
Not only take the makeup off at some point, ladies, when you go by a man's house and you go to lay up in his bed, laying on his pillows, especially if you're a single man, man, take that makeup off, man, because at the same time, you messing it up for that man when he have his other little spagoo over there. You did. And now you got this fucking stain on the goddamn man pillow and shit. So now he got to go shout it out. You heard me with the fucking Tide shout or whatever the fuck the shit be, just to go in on and get the goddamn stain off his goddamn pillow for the next show.
That's why I stopped hugging chicks in public, man.
Oh, that's most definitely, especially when I got a white t-shirt on. Especially when I got a white t-shirt on, baby. Ooh, what?
I dapped the chick off. I fucked for years back in the day. I ain't getting no hug. I just fucking makeup on your face.
Just say it looking like the mortician dressed your ass.
Yeah. Straight casket ready, boy. I'm talking about face looked like she was auditioning for hell, bro.
Hey, man, like I said, bro, y'all need to start respecting, especially y'all side niggas. And respect that man covers when you go by his house, man. Take that makeup off. You hear me? Straight up. But like I said, man, they should have never gave us a podcast. You know, we just like to enjoy ourselves. Tell y'all, shit that y'all really want to hear. Tell y'all shit that's really going on. And some shit may hurt you when we talk about this shit.
Speaking of shit going on, there's a lot of rape going on, bro. Like in the entertainment business, there's a lot of rape going on. So
I saw that.
So everybody familiar with the whole Bill Cosby thing.
True.
I think it was something crazy like 52 women or some shit like that, right? But then you had
Bill was cutting up though.
But recently, you had, I don't know if anybody watched the but the show called House of Cards that's on Netflix.
Okay. That's
my shit.
If you have to get on that.
He's a main character, a dude named Frank.
Wait, what's the name of it again so everybody know?
House of Cards on Netflix.
House of Cards, all right, let's go.
So the main character is Frank Underwood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He's a politician under them. In real life, his name is Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
This motherfucker, he caught an allegation. He was so gangster with it though, right? That motherfucker, he put out a statement talking about, look, I'm sorry that it happened. I'm paraphrasing people. I was so drunk out my mind at the time. I don't even remember. but if I did it,
that goes back to knowing your limit, huh?
Said, but look, if I did it, I'm sorry.
So you mean to tell me you can rape a motherfucker these days and then tell him you're sorry right after?
Man, fuck. Speaking of raping motherfucker, look at the dude, the little kid from Stanford. He got
6 months, huh?
6 months and only did 3.
Damn.
You heard me? So that's another one. Then the comedian Louis C.K. He didn't call the allegation. That nigga said it definitely was true. he ain't try to. It didn't happen. None of that shit. Yeah, it was true. You know what I'm saying? Then you had I see Charlie Sheen out here. He's still wilding out here.
Oh, Sheen don't give a fuck.
Nah, he out here fucking little boys in the butt. That's a fact.
Sheen reached his bank account limit to the point where he felt like, fucking, I'm about to start telling y'all motherfuckers everything I'm doing, everything I got going on.
Allegation came out. This was around Charlie Sheen was like, it just came out like last week, but homie was either last week or the week before.
Okay.
Homie was they said it happened when he was in his 20s. And it's serious because rape ain't got no limit on it.
Right.
But he fucked a little 14-year-old dude. You know. So I'm like,
God bless his soul.
Nah, God should say fuck his soul and send that nigga straight to fucking heaven, man. You know, Charlie Sheen got AIDS. How long has Charlie Sheen had AIDS, yo? Like, I'm telling you, there's a special place in hell for motherfuckers like that, bro.
Yeah, hey. So
I think when Charlie
he don't need a blessing. He just need to go straight to where he
when
needs
Charlie
to go.
Sheen gets to fucking hell, I think the devil should fuck him. That's how bad that shit. I have no respect for rapists, bro.
True.
Like, for real, his dick should be cut off. That's how I feel. And I'm a man saying that, bro.
Damn, Charlie. Sound like you bad in his book.
Man, fuck Charlie Sheen. You know that, cause like he was wild enough. He was out here just fucking women. He just wasn't even saying he had AIDS. None of that shit.
Just acting a donkey.
He polluting the population with that shit. He give it to one of them. Next thing you know, she pass it to somebody else. She catch a flight from LA to New Orleans. Fuck one of my homeboys. Not one of my homeboys.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
And now she don't even know where she got it from. Because she probably was wilding out.
Yeah, because she probably was drunk. Didn't know her motherfucking limit. Ended up in a room with Charlie Sheen.
True.
Yeah, see how that cycle of life. That's how shit happens.
Cycle of life. You ain't lying about that. You're not lying about that, bro.
Oh, I was in, people. We had good reviews on the first show, and
right.
And hopefully the audio is a lot better.
Oh yeah.
I know that was one of the main things. The audio, that nigga Landon sound far away. So I mean, nah. We forgot to cut the other mic on people.
But we good. We good now, baby. We good now. And wait, and you know what's crazy? Now, I want to speak on that.
Hold on, I had a question though. Somebody sent in the question.
Okay.
That they wanted answered. While we was on the podcast. So
okay.
I was like, okay, we'll go ahead and knock that out for you. So the question, they said they noticed that we talked about the classifications that that women put men in when I was talking about, the classification that men put women in when I was talking about, imagine a plane and you have the cockpit,
right?
Business class,
right?
Then you got economy / coach, and you got the stewardess, of course.
Okay.
And they was like, well, that's true. Cause we do put y'all in brackets, and same thing when it comes to bae, almost bae,
right?
Friend, and bro zone. So it was like, y'all said all that, but I want to know how do men classify women? I was like, okay, and I'll pose the question out there. For anybody else who want to put in their 1, 2, also you can always hit us on our gram and whatever. Just make sure you respond under when we post the actual
episodes.
Yeah, post the episodes up. Just respond to the comments under that.
Right.
But with that being said, how do you classify women? How do you put them in?
Well, with me, this is how I give you your classification. Okay. And please don't shoot me for my answers, people. But I'm gonna start from the bottom of the barrel. We just cool.
Okay.
That's first. That's the lowest.
Gotcha.
All right. My second one is, man, I really fuck with her.
Okay.
The third one is, man, that's my baby. The last one, and this right here, this is a real strong one right here, bro. Okay. When you use this one real. Excuse me, I'm gonna say when I use this one real. See, when I call you, and I hate to say it, Jan, bro, but because this don't go to every woman when I say this. All right. See, when I give you that special sweet nickname, when you get that old sweet nickname, you know, like that fucking, like a fucking honey dip oil, you know what I'm saying? Like when you get that nickname,
and she start getting niceties.
Yeah,
okay.
when you get that nickname,
okay,
you somebody. You somebody when you get that nickname. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I could like you a lot, but if you don't get that nickname, you just fall in that, man. You know, that's my little baby. We just cool. You know what I'm saying? You fall in that category. But I know with you have your, you know, they classified by something, bae.
Yeah, you know, but see, cause this was the thing, like I don't. Yeah, cause you know I don't do names. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it's all about what you do, because I think oftentimes as men, we're often judged by what we do.
Right.
And we've been conditioned to even respond that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like when a man introduces himself, he's mostly like, you know, I'm saying, oh, I do this. We
Right.
always talk about what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, my name is so and so. I work at blah blah blah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Right.
So, for me, it's more so when we talk about the classification, we got the, you know, oh, she cool.
Oh, oops.
You know what
She
is
cool?
That?
Oh yeah. We
cool.
just fucking.
Yeah,
we just fucking.
Yeah.
We just fucking.
Then we got. Oh, then that's when bass starts.
Right.
You know. Then we got, that's my girl. I only got 3 phases, cause like once you become bae, you know, your chances of becoming my girl increase.
Right.
If I just like you, I mean, I like Sour Patch Kids, so I like a lot of shit, you know. So
we just say it's a lot of shit I like, and you just could be part of that lot of shit I like. But just to answer a question, like I said, you know, that's our, you know, that's how we categorize women. And speaking on, you say, you know, you had someone came to you and, you know, spoke on, you know, commented on the podcast, right? I had one the other day. Like I said, I checked my DM. You know, I'm just chilling, working. I'm at work. And, you know, I heard the little DM thing go off, right? Now, remember, this is a podcast where we don't say names, right?
Right.
But if you're talked about, you know your situation and you know what then went on, right?
Okay.
I got a DM and it said, next time you want to decide to mention me, don't. But I look at that situation like this. I lived that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm not speaking on a situation I didn't live. I lived that. I was a part of that. Okay. So with me being a part of that, I feel that I can speak on that. You know? So like I said, you know, people that, especially if you tuning into our podcast, like for the most part, we're giving y'all the real. We're not about to give y'all false stories that we want to make up just so you can hear us talk, or, you know, we just, trying to get known or whatever. No, we're giving y'all real stories. Like, this like I said, I call it barbershop talk, you know, without names. And that's basically like what we do. So, if you ever hear us on here discussing a topic, as long as your name is not said, you're in a safe zone. Now, he know your name, or if he tell me something, I know your name. But the world not going to know your name unless you tell them. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I very seldomly use names.
Yeah, true.
I could be fucking with you for like a whole year and call you by your nickname the whole time. Like, I just don't say people's names, bro. To be honest with you.
True. Yep. But like I said, the last subject I wanted to touch on before we get out of here is us living in a world where people, clarify, you having a love for somebody as dick riding. I want to know why is that?
Because, all right, so the whole epidemic about this whole dick riding thing, like you can't tell people like, man, that's dope.
But why can't you tell somebody that's dope?
Yeah, that's the thing. I tell motherfuckers they dope. Like I'm confident in who I am as a person, right?
Right.
So if I see a dude, I'm like, hey, bro, them shoes fire, son. Where you got them from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if somebody tell me that, like, appreciate that, homie. You can get them from, blase blah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm secure who I am as a person.
Exactly.
But I get props all the time. But the thing about it is when people, they don't want to give you props, it's more so because they see failure within your success. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know why they do that.
But see, now I think it may not even be a success. It's just from their point of view. It's just something that you're doing something different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like this. You know what I'm saying? This is different.
Right.
For the usuals.
Right, especially for somebody who know you for what you know for doing on an everyday basis.
Right. This is different.
Right.
This is just me being more expansive because people like most of the time I'm quiet.
You're quiet, right? Mm-hmm.
I don't say nothing. I just I sit back and I observe and see what's good.
Right.
If I'm in a room, I like to peruse the room and just see just be amongst the people, see what's going on. I'm the type of dude. I mean that you don't really pay attention to. I'm trying to see where all the exits at.
Right.
Make sure we good. Yeah.
True.
And that's just me. I've always been a person to play the back. That don't mean I ain't got a wild side, but it's just for the most part, 90% of the time I'm a reserved individual.
Right.
So. But to answer your question, is just like giving props is a thing. Like that's more for confident people.
And I don't think that should be like that.
And like amongst men, for example, at the concert. So at the concert, you see like we had a Hove concert. In my mind, a Hove concert is the equivalent of, a family reunion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The whole city come out.
Right.
We come and rejoice. I don't go to church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's church for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going fellowship.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I might go up and join. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm going fellowship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The prophet on the stage giving gems. He
You
giving
did.
you the word that you need to hear.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? Hove told you. I'm raping Def Jam till I'm the 100 million man. He told you that. That's super facts.
Those were his words too.
Hove or the billionaire. You feel me?
But then at the same time, when a motherfucker speak on Hov, motherfucker ain't saying, "Oh, you dick riding Hov." But at the same time, you know what? A lot of people use that dick riding word.
They're insecure. That's insecurity.
True, but a lot of them use the dick riding word. We're gonna say if you know a local artist, or I'm gonna speak in New Orleans.
Okay.
You know a local artist. You like that local artist. You support that local artist. Like for instance, Young Greatness. He's from New Orleans.
Okay.
Okay. Up and coming rapper. He was on QC. Now he's on Cash Money Records.
Quality.
Okay.
QC quality control.
That's correct.
All right.
And now he's on Cash Money Records. But before he was even on QC,
people still signing the Cash Money.
let me finish the story and then we make it talk about that. But like I said, before he was on QC or Cash Money. He was with his label that they started, which was Mile High, right?
Okay.
So you know me, I met him when he did his first. No, I'm gonna say his second CD release. So when I met him, you know, I'm like, man, I like his music. I reached out, told him I like his music. You know, ever since then, you know what I'm saying, you know, I was rocking with him, still to this day, still rock with him, right? Mm-hmm. So I had people around me who I'll let them know, man, the cat from New Orleans, Samuel, Young Greatness, I'm feeling homie. When I tell him, oh man, homie even invited me to his shows, just off the muscle. I ain't had to pay shit, man. Come on, you rolling in with me, right? Mm-hmm. But motherfucker told me just because I'm listening to his music, he invited me to shows, I'm rolling, then I be in a groupie and I'm dick riding. Why do I have to be a groupie or I'm dick riding just because I like somebody? Or just because I like their music? Because guess what? There's a lot of young individuals out here in New Orleans that have great music better than a lot of these people that's in the industry, honestly.
Like who?
Where we gonna say we have Mr. Hip Hop, which is my artist, 9 to 5 the label.
Okay.
Y'all go check him out. We also have another young man by the name of Trey G. You know what I'm saying? That's Bent Boy music right there. We also have another, which he's in that, I call it the hippie lane. Mm-hmm. His name High Free. Okay. I like his music. And like I said, there's, you know, different little ones. Like I said, he have his little crew like Zoe the Flow and all them in their little crew. You know, all of them have like different styles. But like I said, I like these individuals' music.
Gotcha.
And my thing is this. Even your artists who's big artists today, they had to start from somewhere. They started from your local somewhere, around somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't understand, like, whenever I speak on your locals, I gotta be dick riding, you know, instead of me, you know, just liking that person.
So, but that comes from being honest. People don't want to be honest no more.
Like, right.
I was listening to this. I was listening to the Breeding Idiots.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know who the Breeding Idiots is, it's another podcast. It has Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schwartz.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Andrew. But that's one of my favorite podcasts, by the way.
Right.
They were talking about moral honesty. Like, we live in a society where, like, people rather be immoral if it's going to make them seem, if it's going to make them stand out in a bad light.
Right.
And that's just my interpretation. You'll have to go listen to the podcast to get the full context of it.
Right.
But in a nutshell, what they were saying is people rather go with the flow. And if the unpopular opinion is that I don't like this or I don't do this, I'm just not going to do it because everybody want to be PC now.
Right.
Prime example, saying the word fag. You know, I don't give a fuck. I never really used the word in the first place. I don't, you know, so it doesn't bother me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I have gay family members. I've had a gay friend, like,
right,
multiple. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody touching me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I mean, you're a good person. Like, you smart. You do this. You know, I'm cool, man. What you doing? Your sexual preference ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. Just don't come at me.
Yeah, just don't blow me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, you have to, once again, live your truth again. Like, it all boils down to that. Like, if you like something, fuck it, like it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because the same motherfuckers who wouldn't say Young Greatness is dope, they're the same motherfuckers who inside their house or inside their car, I fuck with homie. I'm balling and shit. Because they're not around a group of people that don't feel the same way. There's a term for that called groupthink. All right? Motherfuckers rather go with the popular opinion than have their own unpopular opinion.
Right.
And that's another reason why people don't like Joe Buttons, people don't like Charlamagne, because their opinion is often unpopular.
Right.
So when you have people that's often going against the grain, you tend to rub people the wrong way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in your instance, a person felt like he was dick riding because they really like Young Greatness. They fuck with homie hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But since you in a position to where you can go rub shoulders and because he only looking at somebody who was fucking with him before he was really before he was on QC, before he was on Cash Money. Before he was doing that, you was already fucking with him. He was just a local rapper trying to get it on, bouncing back from New Orleans to Atlanta. You was already fucking with him because you fuck with him from the ground level. You know what I'm saying? But see, now that he's famous, he still fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
That's just homie being real to who him being true to himself, reaching out, hey man, dude fuck with me from way back when. I'm still fucking with him. I'm the same person. He the same
still
person.
To this day, right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't never asked me for nothing. I ain't never had to ask him for nothing. He always gave me free pub. Anything I needed, he always looked out for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So he just, man, fuck, hey, come to my show, dog.
Oh yeah.
Come fuck with your boy.
Oh yeah.
And that's all it is. Sometimes come fuck with your boy. It simply just mean, look, bro, I appreciate you being.
I appreciate right. Because in New Orleans we don't say I thank you. I fucks with you.
I fuck with you.
And not only look, we don't just say it. We show it. Man, come fuck with me. You hear me? That's the way of showing you thanks in New Orleans. You hear me? I fucks with you. Come fuck with me. You hear me?
Hey, but real quick, where is Cash Money located?
Well. After that situation that went on when Trick Daddy went on the Breakfast Club and spoke on where's the office, who works there, who do this and all that. All of a sudden, the Cash Money vote came about, right? Yeah, I ain't lying. Like I said, greatness, you my nigga. I fucks with you, but don't kill me for this. You hear me? But all of a sudden, the Cash Money vote just popped up out of nowhere, right? I want to say they built that bitch in about a week.
Ooh.
And it might just be something inside of a studio that they already had, but hey, they had to establish some type of building because of now the question is in the air and people want to know.
But I'm gonna tell you what's gangster about that though, right?
Talk to me.
So if you don't have a physical building, you're not paying any property tax.
You're right.
You're not paying any property tax whatsoever. You're not paying any state tax. So the only thing they had to worry about is the same thing little LOC had.
Right.
You pay your little yearly fee, and you good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had to worry about nothing. Yeah, think about it. Cash Money is a multi-millionaire company.
True.
Been that. And they still paying little small.
They pay little bills.
Yeah, little.
Like when they first started, they still paying the small bills like that. You hear me?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Baby, a smart individual.
He is. He's. Let me tell you something, bro. He's smart. He's a brilliant individual, but I also feel that with his, how can I say this? He's so smart to the point where he know how to get over you regardless to what the situation may be, family member or non-family member. Like, he still have the same contract that he's passing around motherfuckers that he been having since the UNLV days.
Dog, that fucking contract is ironclad, boy.
I would really like to sit in one day. I want to read that contract, though. One day I would like, because like I said, man, I done seen people like the other day I was watching an interview with AR-Ab. He was like, once they sat down and read the contract or whatever, he was like, I can't do this. But then you had Mano, who was about to sign with him. When he sat down and read the contract, he was like, I can't do this. So I'm like, what is in that contract?
But what's the common denominator? Because I heard you say 2 artists outside of New Orleans.
2 artists outside of New Orleans.
And you said both of them said that and read the contract, right?
You're right.
A lot of motherfuckers can't read.
You're right. And I think that's what happened with a lot of the situations before. They didn't read. They probably got somebody to go in on and look over it.
I don't even think that happened.
You think they just was like,
man, Cash Money. You see Baby riding around in motherfucking.
You're right.
Foreigns.
You're
just
right.
walking around with different exotic women. Diamonds shining from here to Magnolia.
But I can tell you one thing though. There was one smart individual, and that motherfucker goes by the name of Drake. That motherfucker had got G Prince to jump and help on his shit, boy. Jay Prince say, stop that bus. I don't give a fuck where that nigga Jay. This is what I want to know. For Jay Prince to get that bus stopped while he was on the road, they wasn't in Houston. So I wonder where the fuck they was and how many people Jay Prince got that could go in on and
give people a little context as to which situation you're talking
about. Okay, this is what's going on. When Drake signed to Cash Money Records, right? Mm-hmm. He looked over the contract, and I'm only going by what I've heard, y'all. I'm only going by what I heard.
Speculate.
You know what I'm saying? You know, how they tell it, allegedly. This is what I heard.
Yeah, allegedly, this is what happened.
He was on a Cash Money bus, you know, about to sign his contract. You know, they on the road. He rolling because Lil Wayne, you know, everybody, and that's another thing. Everybody wanted to join Cash Money Records because of Lil Wayne. But then at the same time, that same person who everybody wanted to join Cash Money Records for is having a problem with that company as of today. But back to the story. So like I said, you know, everybody wanted to get on Cash Money Records because of Lil Wayne, and then Drake had signed with the company, but also he was partnership with Jay Prince's son. Mm-hmm. So with him being partnership with Jay Prince's son, when he went to sign his contract, he was on the Cash Money bus. Evidently, it was something Drake saw within that contract that wouldn't have had them being a part of his contract. I'm giving y'all my analysis on this. Drake texted them and told them, hey, I don't see a spot on here for y'all to sign, or I don't see a spot on here where y'all gonna get paid, because y'all really the ones who, you know what I'm saying, right, took care of me. And that boy Jay Prince made that phone call. And I'm only going off of what I think. I'm telling y'all what I think on this situation. There was some motherfuckers pulled up next to the bus. The bus driver, innocent guy, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe innocent white guy. Motherfucker hung out that passenger side window with that thing and said, pull this bitch over.
You heard me?
And they pulled that bitch over till Prince ended up getting by that bus so he could sign that goddamn contract. Mm. At least sign his portion where they can, you know, kind of help Drake out with that contract. I'm only giving y'all my analysis to that part, you know. So don't kill me when y'all hear this, because you know motherfucker kill you with shit. Hey, what the fuck happened?